Welcome to my channel. This is Boeing Historical Story. The Boeing Company is one of the largest aerospace companies in the world. They manufacture everything from commercial airliners to military fighter jets. But what many people do want to know is that before becoming one of the most recognizable names in aviation, Boeing was a small startup with only a handful of employees. So how did this small company become so big? That's what we're going to find out today. This is the story of how Boeing became Boeing. The year was 1916, and the US was entering the First World War. At this time, there was a growing need for reliable aircraft, and the US government turned to Boeing to help meet this demand. The company had been founded just 4 years earlier by William Boeing in Seattle, Washington. And at the time, it was known as the Pacific Aero Products Company. However, when the company was approached about supplying the US military with aircraft, Boeing saw an opportunity to make his company more successful. He changed its name to the Boeing Airplane Company and began working on a new design that would meet the military's needs. This new plane was the B-1, also known as the Pusher. It got this name because its engine was mounted at the rear of the aircraft and pushed the plane forward as it flew. This was different from most other planes of the day, which had their engines mounted above the fuselage and pulled the plane along. The B-1 was a success, and the US military placed an order for 25 of the aircraft. This was a huge boost for Boeing, and the company began to grow rapidly. However, Boeing didn't stop there. He continued to innovate and develop new aircraft designs that were more efficient and could fly faster than any other plane of the day. In 1924, he introduced the Model 40, which was the first all-metal plane to be built in the United States. 3 years later, he introduced the 247, which was the first commercial plane to have an all-metal construction. Both of these innovations made Boeing's planes more reliable and popular, which helped the company grow even faster. In the meantime, Boeing had also decided to expand his business beyond just manufacturing planes. In 1928, he founded the United Aircraft and Transport Corporation, which would become known as UATCO. Through UATCO, Boeing began purchasing small airlines and consolidating them into larger regional airlines. He also began offering maintenance and repair services to these airlines, as well as providing pilot training. As the Great Depression hit and demand for air travel decreased, Boeing was forced to sell off parts of UATCO in order to keep his company afloat. Despite this setback, Boeing continued to innovate and develop new aircraft designs. In 1935, he introduced the 307, which was the first commercial plane to have a fully enclosed cabin. This innovation made air travel more comfortable for passengers and helped to increase demand for air travel. During the Second World War, Boeing played a vital role in supplying the US military with aircraft. The company produced a variety of aircraft for the war effort, including the B-17 Flying Fortress and the C-47 Skytrain. These aircraft were used extensively in the war and helped the Allied forces to win. After the war, Boeing continued to innovate and develop new aircraft designs. In 1952, they introduced the 707, which was the first commercial jet airliner to be built in the United States. This innovation made Boeing a major player in the commercial aviation industry. Today, the Boeing Company is one of the largest aerospace companies in the world. They manufacture a wide variety of aircraft, including the 737, 747, 787, and 777 series of commercial airliners. as well as the FA-18 Super Hornet and the Apache attack helicopter. The company also provides maintenance and repair services to airlines and government agencies. From its humble beginnings as a small startup to its current position as a global leader in aerospace, the Boeing Company has come a long way. The company's commitment to innovation and excellence has allowed it to grow and succeed in an ever-changing industry. As technology advances and new challenges arise, Boeing is sure to continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Your support helps me to continue producing quality content. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.